Howdy everyone, Cowy Average Sim Racer here. Finally, I'm back for a strength of field race, the last one of the season. At the moment, yeah, I'm going to change that back. I was playing around with bite points and that, trying to work on my start. I realised I hadn't sort of set it, so I'm just going to leave it at what it was at before. Hang on. I think Cowy will be out to start in a moment. Alright, so yeah, I was starting to sort of play around. I had realised I hadn't been playing around with the bite point at all. That's why my starts have been horrible. And I was just trying to muck around with it just then before we started. Yeah, look, it's going to be a good race, man. Oh, you're in the same split. Nice, car 13. Beautiful. That's going to be awesome. Jacob. Yeah, good pace, Jacob. What are we, car number 21? So there's going to be a bit of pace from the boys here tonight, I would think. Well, let's see how we go. Let's see if we can actually, you know, qualify.
We've got 2 laps to get the job done.
And punch a bit above our weight. The problem with that will mean is that they'll be swamping me all race, but we'll see how we go. But yeah, I've missed this. What was it, 4 o'clock today, no, about 2 o'clock, we still didn't have power, so it was looking unlikely again that I was going to miss out on another stream. But finally I have made it. We did survive the cyclone, so quite happy there. My seat's a little bit forward, one click. No, that's too far. Well, let's see how we go. Again, really hard to get temperature in these tyres for your first lap here. We'll see how we go, see if we can build on something half decent. At least this time I have done a little bit of work on the setup, tweaking it sort of to try and make it work for me. The VRS Cowy setup, she's a bit taily, I will say that. Oh, too far. Too far. Okay, well.
Track limits, this lap will be deleted.
Just a little bit too wide, so now we've got to be a bit more cautious on the next one. But what we won't do is use up too much of these tyres. So, might have a bit better grip next time around. Unfortunately, it does mean we've got to be a little bit conservative. And that might hurt my chances of getting up the front. You definitely don't want to be at the back at this track. It is quite difficult to pass. So qualifying is very important. Alright. Let's see how we go. Let's see if we can...
107.54.
A bit of a slide there, that's going to hurt me. She's a little taily.
The leader's just done it, 107.40.
I did put a little bit of fuel in it as well. Just try and give it a little bit more weight in the rear because she's still floaty. And I actually don't mind the race setup, but the qualifying was a bit flighty. Don't know why I did that. Anyway. So far so good. We're at 15, but anyway. Don't touch the wall. That's a horrible lap. Whew.
18th.
What did we do? 108.9. Yeah, we were just sliding all over the place. Though I don't think it was quite as grippy as the practice server was. But definitely a couple little slides there cost me. Well, I suppose not getting to really push on that second lap, which maybe I should have been a bit conservative on the first one. Because we're well off the pace. And it might be one of those ones where you know, the first lap is where all of the rubber is. Sorry, the most out of the tyres. But yeah, no, that was not one of my best laps, and I do like Oran Park. I was doing 7s in practice, so that's what happens when you have an off track on the first one. You've got to be really conservative. And all right, well, let's just pull it over. We'll get into the race setup. How'd you go, Troy?
Fourth at the moment.
Oh, nice, man. I had a shocker. Yeah, good luck.
So good one. Where'd you end up?
I am P21 at the moment. I had an off track on my first lap, and I had to be conservative on the second one, and had a couple of moments that meant there was nothing in it. So I'm a second off the pace that I was in practice. So there you go. Oh well, these things happen. Oh, it is what happens, man. Now I've got to make it work from the back, so I might be doing a bold early pit strategy.
Yeah, true.
As a new feature in iRacing, qualifying will end in 1:04 due to inactivity. No one's on the out on track.
Yeah, I've seen it before. I've seen it ages ago.
For everyone there in the stream, that's my teammate Troy.
Down though. I know. Nice. Okay, it's cancelled it.
Okay, so we've done it quickly, so we get into the race a little bit earlier. Now, I'll have a quick look at this setup. I think I had the brake. I've got to move the brake bias one click. Yeah, she's pretty bold. Let's go with that for the moment. I've got room to adjust it again. All right, so now we're going to try and see if I can half do a start. I will play around with that bite point stuff a bit earlier, but yeah, I completely forgot about it. Wow. Shows you how long I've been driving these cars. And I said, look, I think with a lot of it too is that I've just decided just to drive, get in and drive it, not really playing around with setups and everything, trying to sort of see if I can find some pace before I start manipulating, what the car can actually do. I think now we're sort of at a point where I'm sort of now starting to look for all those things that give you the edge out there. Now I've had a look at the scenario for this race. It really looks like... Okay, it's a big SOF, so that's why we're near the back.
A lot of points on the table. Be smart and get a good finish.
But we should have been a bit higher than we are. But yeah, we're going to see how we go. But I think I would have preferred the American Server this week because there was a bit of rain, and there's an awesome track in the rain and quite a bit trickier. From the back here, it's all going to be about avoiding the carnage early on and, trying to sort of race hard, I suppose, with the boys.
Waiting on the final car to
My
grid.
teammate Troy up the front. Alright. Make sure we're ready to go. We are in the race set up, 80 litres. We're going to have to only need about 10 or 11 litres to...
This will be a standing start. Okay, Andrew, are you ready? Green.
Not a great start, but not an ugly one either. We're going to get caught on the outside here. I don't think there's much we can do about it.
Left side. Still there. Clear left. Clear. Now on your left side.
Right, this way we're on the inside for the next corner.
Hold your line. Clear left. Clear. Left side.
Oh no, Troy's got turned.
Oil's gone. Looks like it's Toro. Still
Oh
clear
no.
left.
Clear. There's an incident ahead.
driver in front of us
Couldn't
is
do much
David, car
now.
number 18, and their rating is 2.3.
Trying to apply a bit of pressure. He's moving up, he's making moves up the inside himself.
Car right side. Hold your line. Clip car clear right, car clear right.
Oh, moved over then, almost died.
Okay, Andrew, the next car is Williams, car number 23.
A bit going on. Looks like we're in 21st. I think it's where we started.
You got a slow car on the right.
Watch out. He's going defensive on me.
Car left, clear left.
Clear.
On your left. Still there.
Hold your line.
Still there.
Keep to the right.
Clear left.
Clear on the left.
Well done, mate.
Alright.
That was great.
Got a move done. Oh, picked up an off track there.
What about track limits?
There's an incident ahead.
Oh, car's slow on the outside.
The leader has just done a...
It's sort of one of those tracks where, you know, Pete, you've almost got to force the issue to get something done around here, so I can understand why there's a bit argy-bargy and a bit of biff.
20th place.
Slow car
Oh,
ahead.
sometimes
Got a slow car on the
Roller
right.
curve.
Go
I think
left.
it might be
Go left.
Richie.
Go left.
that's where the places are going to be tonight.
Car right.
Side.
Clear right.
Clear.
Okay, Andrew. You're reeling. Williams. The gap is now 0.19.
Sorry if I'm quiet, just concentrated, thinking about when I was going to make a move there, a little bit of a slide. Well, see how my teammate's doing. Hey, how you going, Troy?
Oh, fucking hell.
Just got punted again.
Yeah. Wow.
I saw the brief look of that in my mirror, and that looked crazy.
7. Will end on lap 35. Richie is getting closer. The gap's come down to 0.41.
Start forcing the issue a little bit if we can. Oh. Moved in the braking zone then, so be pretty careful about doing that. Could have easily punted him then.
9 point.
Okay, Andrew, keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake.
That's what we're trying to do, Jim. Oh, almost stuffed that corner. Sorry if I'm finding it hard to read any comments if they're up there.
On your right.
We'll take that off track there, I think.
Hold your line.
He's still there.
Still there.
Hold your line. He's still there. They're right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, good driving.
David, car number 18. And their rating is 2.3.
We didn't want to give it up though. We actually got out of that with no 4X there, so I'm quite happy.
Come on, man, keep pushing. DD16.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 3.4 seconds.
It's time to make me move that bias forward one click.
That's the fastest lap of the race so far.
You don't sound very impressed, so I'm gathering it's not a good lap.
Yeah, it was. The fastest lap of the race. I just did.
Unfortunately,
Second last one.
The leader just did a 9.28. There's an incident behind.
I'm so sorry, man.
alright, so
Oh, another one's
Yeah.
the trainer.
It's just so difficult to get braking zones when everyone's fuel saving.
maybe a little bit of conservative that lap into that corner, but
The gap to Williams behind is increasing. It's now 1.3 seconds.
and we're slowly catching these guys, I think. It is going to be interesting because definitely can't do it in a one-stopper. You're about 10 or 11 litres short, so about 5 laps. And it's just so hard. Like we worked it out, you need to save like 0.3, 0.4 a lap
All right, Andrew. Pit
to be able to do it.
We don't expect any traffic on the pit exit. When we exit the pits, we'll be in P23.
Oh, I think it's probably a bit early at the moment, Jim. We had a pretty ordinary lap that time.
Just leading the race.
But what we are doing is we're not putting too much stress on the tyres. Though it's likely they're going to pit early, so it's not like I really want to save a heap of rubber. I'll try and look at the comments next time around.
New fastest lap for Anthony, 108.18.
Oh, so where are we? 16th at the moment? At the moment, I'll have to have a look at the splits. We're sort of, we're a little bit slower than this bunch up in front of us, I think. So they pulled out a few tenths on me. Does mean I've got a nice little handy little window here at the moment where I can just do my own thing. And also maybe a little bit of a target to chase as well. Even if it does look like they're getting further away from me. Oh, down into the 8s at least.
8.929. New fastest lap for you.
Car number is now in the lead.
Someone's had a little bit of a slide, so that might help. If you are out there watching, don't forget to say hi, even though I am struggling to have a look at it at the moment. Don't get much of a chance to think and breathe around this place, so we'll say that. A short lap.
Car 1 is now leading.
Oh, we're starting to find a bit of grip.
8 point.
We're still not really making much ground on the guys in front.
The gap is 3.0.
Oh, he's had a mistake maybe. Bit wide there. This is a cool track though. You get in a rhythm. I mean, yeah, it's hard to pass, but it's one of those tracks where you get in a nice rhythm,
8.33.
and yeah, it just feels like it drags you into it, and you know you can get in focus and get in the zone.
The sweep, it looks like Glenn.
Oh no, it's my sound cutting in and out. That sucks.
Coca-Cola code.
Sorry guys.
Might be Glenn.
I thought it was doing it when I was trying to live stream, but it sounds like it might be an issue with everything else. If it is, I will let me know if it is, because I'll kill the stream. There's no
David
point
in front
continuing.
now,
I'll have
3.2
to.
seconds.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks. Sounds like my stream might be the sound cutting in and out like it has been.
Yeah, right.
I thought I'd fixed it. I'll wait to see what everyone's got to say. Maybe it's just a period of the race.
The lead is
Unfortunately, there's not much I can do with it while I'm actually racing.
Sectors 2, 3 are 0.42 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.46 off the pace.
Reload the stream.
Fuel oil's cool.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that while I'm driving, man. That's the problem, you know. It's trying to do it while I'm sitting in the chair here. Ah, another off track. That was silly.
All right, Andrew, you just cut the track. The gap to David ahead is now 3.6.
No, we're just going to have to continue on at the moment. If I get a chance to have a look at it when I pit, I will.
9.135.
Thanks for your input, guys, anyway. Obviously, I thought I'd fixed all of that. So what I was trying to do for SRW, when I I record my Tuesday night races, but the last couple of times I've done it, I've been sort of sharing a virtual camera so they can use it for their broadcast. And that's when the sound was coming through choppy the last couple of videos. So I stopped doing it last week and something else went wrong. So this week I thought I'd fixed it all. Of course, you know, you don't know. After we just had sort of 3 days of cyclone rain and stuff, not that it was not too strong, which I'm quite happy it broke up before it really hit us, but still a lot of rain. No, it's perfect now. Okay, so maybe just something happened there for a moment.
9.3.
I mean, my internet, because we didn't have power for 2 days, so, you know, it's possible there's still internet issues. I mean, we didn't even have mobile reception for a day and a half, so I couldn't even watch YouTube until last night on my phone. Oh, well, lap 15s. We're starting to think about when we want to pit. We are in a position to sort of react to the guys around us. These tyres are fairly good. They still feel like they're doing what they're supposed to. But the undercut is so strong around here that you really don't want to get caught out by it. So probably lap 18, maybe 19, I think. Problem is I've got a nice little window here. I think now's the time to start trying to push if I can.
There's an incident here. Turn 4. It looks
Oh,
like
someone's run off. That's backstart. We got no battle with Fruins.
Okay, Andrew. The next car is car number 4, and their rating is 3.4.
The rear's starting to slide around a bit on me. That's more sort of on the mid corner, not on entry, so I haven't had to make any bias changes for a little bit.
P15.
Now the car's fairly stable there now, without me over pushing. But on that exit there, you can see it just wants to light up. Some of these guys are struggling with tyres.
Now 3.4 seconds. Incident in Coca-Cola curve. Looks like it's Casey.
Just going to make these guys reluctant to pit too early. Alright, 17 gone, 18, so we've got 26 to go. So maybe another 1 or 2.
You'll have time to improve it. This is good.
Let's have a look and see how much fuel it wants to put in. For some reason my auto fuel is off, just what I need.
There's an incident in turn 4. Looks like it's
Hey, what was that all about?
Find a spot to do it. Someone's been a bit aggressive there by the looks of it. We'll have a look at the incidents at the end of this race.
The leader in first 8.
like Krista said.
9.5.
Auto fuel is on, good.
V14. Sector 2 is 0.8. Off the
Gonna be a little bit
base.
conservative that time.
Yeah, mate, you can't just be off the track and then all of a sudden just join right on apex.
The gap
A bit of shenanigans going on in this race at the moment.
2.4.
Honestly, I'm thinking the undercut's worth a big chunk here.
You got a slow car on the left.
Incident in
Go right.
Fosters.
I'm thinking now's the time to pit with all these guys
You think it might be?
playing games with themselves.
Mills, car number 16, B license. Their rating is 2.4. Look out for the pit speed limit. Pit lane speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour. Okay, Andrew, we'll pull you to the end. We expect there'll be no traffic on exit. We expect to exit the pits in position 20. You've got half your fuel left.
5,
Tyres are on.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Alright. No damage.
Left front 86%. Right rear 79.
Okay, punch it.
Alright, tyres were at 79, 80%, so I looked after them pretty good, I think.
Its exit looks clear. Take it easy, you've got cold tyres. The guy in front is man, car number 90. Their rating is 2.3.
Let's see how much that sparks.
Looks like it's Glenn.
Move that bias back forward again. We only added like 11 litres.
Yeah?
I've just pitted.
Yeah, cool.
Alright. Not a bad place to come out in front of your teammate though.
The car behind is closing on. The gap is 8.1 seconds.
And we've got a nice little window here by the looks of it.
21st. That's a new fastest lap for Toro, 108.17.
The car is P2. Just set the fastest lap. 8.027.
Again, try not to be too over stressful on the tyres.
Toro is getting closer. The gap's now 7.8 seconds. He's faster than you into Shell Oil's corner.
Troy is a little bit quicker than me around here. But I am also trying to drive with the tyres in mind. Alright.
8.581.
Okay, Andrew, halfway home. Fuel's good. New fastest lap for Toro, 108.00.
Troy's setting it alight at the moment. Toro.
Trainer is pitting from P70. He should come out just in front of you.
See how many of these boys we make up.
There's an incident in the sweep. You think it might be train on?
Jacob's having a bit of a race tonight. I wonder if the leaders are going to try and do this in a one-stop. I mean, I don't know how I could save enough. I mean, you could certainly take no tyres and that might save you 3 or 4 seconds. But I know my tyres were pretty shot. Oh, well, I weren't terribly shot, but they were definitely would have felt it with another 20-odd laps.
Stay on it. This isn't over yet. P20. Okay, Andrew. You're reeling. Man, in the gaps now. 5.2.
The leader consider 9.052.
Quite a few of them going along, which is interesting. I definitely want a tyre advantage if I've got to try and pass, you know, people. Or are catching David here, or almost too wide.
There's a car leading the pit lane.
8.621. The car in front is
Incident in the sweep. It looks like Barnes. The car in front of us is Barnes. Car number 11. Their rating is 2.7.
Alright. Just see where that got us in the scheme of things. I'm pretty sure Barnes was in that battle up ahead of me before. Well, we're not particularly chasing him, though. If he makes a mistake, I'm going to pounce. But remember, we are trying to sort of look after our rubber as best we can. The big thing is that he doesn't hold me up. Alright.
8.953.
Seventeen laps to go. We're sitting on 3x, I think, at the moment. Which I'm fine with, because the last few officials I've done, my safety rating's taken a bit of a pounding. It was up in the 4s, and now it's down to the 2s, I think.
The gap to P19 ahead is increasing. It's now 1.4 seconds.
Didn't need another off track there, but anyway.
Okay, Andrew, the next car is Man, car number 19, and their rating is 2.3.
He's going in the pit, which is good.
Go ahead, it's just posted at 108.34. Take off, keep it smooth. P19.
So it looks like a lot of these guys are going to try and maybe cruise it home. That's interesting. Just seeing. normally pretty hard to save 5 laps worth of fuel. So they might just go for a splash and dash at the end, see what their tyres are like maybe. Oh, I'm going to keep pushing. Just try and drive nice and smooth as I can. Don't do that, Andrew.
Okay, Andrew, going out on track limits. Keep it between the lines. You have 5 incident points.
Oh, we don't need any more of them.
The guy ahead is car number 11. Their rating is 2.7.
The car behind you pitting.
There's an incident in the suite. It looks like Jack.
Watch out. We've got a gap to the Troy behind us, about 4 seconds.
What's your speed?
Did you pit, Troy?
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, Andrew, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. The 18, the gap to Barnes. Ahead is increasing. It's now 2.3.
Alright, let's move that bias forward 1 click, I think.
Lap before you, I think. Yep.
Made some great time with those laps, man.
Yeah.
Number 1 is now leading.
I've held the fastest lap a couple of times. I think I still got it actually. Fastest lap of the race.
Cool. Yeah, cool.
See what these tyres like at the end though. I mean, pushing every lap's doing it quality.
Might start going back to second there, I think. Yeah, I'm taking it fairly easy.
Toro is gaining on you. The gap is now 3.0. That lap time was 109.25. Okay, Andrew, lap times are pretty consistent.
Ah.
The lead did up 9.8.
Not terribly much slower, it's fine margins at a track like this. And as I said, I don't want to overwork my tyres. I'm really going to suffer at the end of the race. I mean, we've still got another 12 laps after this one. There's a good exit or a change.
You think it might be David?
The car in front leading 9.04.
Sector 1 is 0.37 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.28 off the pace. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 3. Yellow flag.
Someone's had a moment up ahead.
The sweep looks like it's Casey.
I was going to say, Baxter, how did he get in front of me? Well, he hasn't pitted yet. That's how he got in front of me.
Says I've got 20 seconds of spare fuel.
That was a bit unlucky, Jason.
Yeah, I'm up in the dirt.
Borg, car number 6, is now leading.
It's pretty good, Brian Borg.
Again.
Life story, eh? up on the plane.
Okay, Baxter in the pits.
I
think some of these boys have decided they're going to try and get home. It was a really big save. I thought about it, but
I remember that remark.
But unfortunately, because I haven't done any practice, really, it would have sort of been an unknown strategy. I think certainly some of the boys are going that way. None of them are pitted.
Okay, Andrew, you've got half your fuel left.
It's going to come all down to how much pace they've got.
You're reeling Barnes. The gap is now 2.3 seconds.
I think the actual front spoiler touches the ground there, coming up that hill.
9.0.
We are back in P16. Forward bias, I think. A little bit trippy there. Don't do your silly stuff. Bias forward again. I must have moved it back then. I lost half a second. That was silly.
The gap to P17 behind is now 3.1 seconds.
Alright, so it's going to be interesting. At the moment it says Race Labs are saying we're going to lose 6 iRating.
1.6 off the pace. You're a second off the pace in Sector 2. Sector 3 is a 10th off the pace.
Okay, and those rears are starting to feel it. I'll move that another click forward. Those couple of slides just cost me a little bit of time there. Starting to get pretty hot and sweaty in the chair too. That always helps, doesn't it? At least it's my teammate that's behind me.
9.62.
You've just done a 109.63.
Actually seen their best date, these tyres. I've still got to put up with them for another 8 laps. That's better. So heated them up a little bit, maybe. Yeah, they were whoa, a bit slippery there for a bit.
9.0.
Last lap time was at 109.09.
The leader is running 8.442.
Definitely looks like the top 15 or so are going for the one stopper. Oh, sorry, zero stopper, I should say. Which I must say is a pretty impressive drive because, like, my tyres are already feeling it here. Add another 20 laps to them. I don't know if...
Everyone up the front hasn't pitted, eh?
16th place.
I was just making that comment to my stream, buddy.
Yeah.
Paddle there for a little cheat.
Okay, Andrew, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Alright, so some of the boys are having to start the pit now. So, one or two of them maybe realise they're not going to make it home. I think Chris was one of the guys I was battling with, near and about. Oh, missed that apex.
The gap to P17 behind is now 1.5. Right, the guy ahead of us is 4 laps behind.
Alright, we are still in 16th.
That lap was at 109.36.
That's better. Bit better exit then. Trying to catch me, starting to catch me now, Troy. He'll let me know if he goes for a move, but
There's an incident in the sweep. Looks like it's Anthony. It's a car exiting the pits.
looks like more of them are finding that they have to pit. But they're
109.19. The leader has just done a 108.30.
still P16 at the moment. I might change with my teammate behind me, but we'll see. It's not the easiest place to pass.
Williams is pitting from D9. We think he'll be close in front of you when he exits.
Crossed it up a little there.
You want to play like that, Adrian?
9.2.
Come on, Andrew. Push. Catch this car. Your consistency. Keep them coming. Incident in turn 4. It looks like Mills.
Boys are playing hard ball.
The gap to 16th place behind is now 0.8.
Oh!
Yeah, we. Oh,
You have 6 incident points.
Definitely not planned.
He's in
yeah, I've done it twice.
to come out a bit behind you.
Oh, shit.
The car in front.
Alright. Looks like most of the guys that are going for the one stop are not going to make it.
9.689.
It's an incident in the sweep. It looks like Versa. P14, 2 laps remaining. Alright, Andrew, the next
I'm not going to have tyres to deal with Mercer, I wouldn't think.
Their rating is 2.4.
I had to come out in front of him, really. If he's taken rubber... If he hasn't taken rubber, we might have a chance. Oh, thought I was another off track then.
Last lap. Gaining on the car in front. The gap is
I don't think it's going to be enough. We'll see if some of these boys run out of fuel on the last lap.
One more lap to go. That lap time was 109.18. The leader's just done it, 108.06. Incident in Shell Oil's corner. Looks like it's man.
Oh, there's a fair bit going on.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Oh, it might have been another spot or two, actually. In all the carnage there. Oh, a bit wide. Always good when you got your teammate behind you. He's not going to pit me in this race. Unless I make a blatant mistake that he can, you know, get by me, but he's not going to do a send on me. Alright. Oh, he's out of fuel. That's what I thought. Alright, looks like P14 maybe.
go right.
Alright, P13.
It's over. Good drive.
There's the flag. It's over. Bring it back to
All
the
right.
pit. We're going.
Oh, let's pull it over the side here. Alright.
That's the end of the session.
So TV2 might be the best camera here. Let's go back and have a look at the stuff. Thanks, Pete. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. P13, I think. Made some iRating by the looks of it, but we'll see what happens. But let's have a look at the start of the race and then some of the incidents. Alright. Why all this? Okay, we'll go TV1. Right. No, I got it. Yeah, I didn't get a great start, but I mean, I tried to sort of go around the outside here because it puts you on the inside for the next turn, but I didn't quite. Maybe a little bit too much room there. I don't know. I was trying to sneak in here as well, but that sort of got shut in my... The door got shut in my face. Alright. Let's have a look and see what happened to Troy then. So, where is Troy? Because I know that that happened nice and early. Let's... Okay, it looks like it's just a bit of contact coming down here into the... Oh, it's just an unlucky bump, I think, Troy. And unfortunately, it just cost you, but... Yeah, I don't... There wasn't much in it, man. I don't think he closed the door on you or anything, just unfortunately... yeah, one of those moments. Was it? It's shift. Hey, all right. Oh, there's a moment there. That's a good save. Okay, but has he tagged someone then? Look, I'm gonna have to have a look at that. Yeah, looks like he's come in and turned the car in front. Let's have a look. Oh no. Oh, it wasn't him. It was the purple car up the inside. Oh, okay. Fair bit happening there. And okay, so that was Jacob. He did redress it. Alright. So this is this where Jacob... Oh. So is that just a balk? Let's have a look at that. Oh. Yeah, so he's lit it up. So who's that in front of Troy? Billy Johnson has lit it up. Yep. And then just come down on Troy like they're straight, and then Troy's got the push from behind from Trainer. I don't know if there's much Trainer could have done there, but yeah, just unfortunate. I think sort of both of those were little bumps that probably, you know, shouldn't have hurt you. Infuriated you, buddy. Yeah. All right. So I got there. This is Visma. What's happened here? Is this just a scrape of the wall? Yep. So Jacob has lit it up, scrape the wall. Okay. That's going to be a common one we'll see here. Oh, he's tagged the wall on him way in, Billy. That would have hurt too. Oh, and that's looped around for David Mann. I saw he had some trouble. Gallon. Oh, just a rub of the wall. Okay. Oh, there's a moment there. Jared Ash went deep. Oh, you can't cross over. Like there's a car there. Let's go back. Oh, and then they've carried it on around the corner. You kidding me? All right. All right. Now loose there. Why are you trying to... Yeah, you're trying to cross over when you got a car up alongside you. And then the two of you... At least you read... Oh, is that... Was that Gallon you took out then? Major's Garage. Yeah, it was Gallon. Because I heard him on the radio complaining. Yeah, like that's just silly, boys. You know? Yeah, poor old Jono. Unlucky buddy, you know, yeah. Couldn't read lifting people braking so early. Yeah, look, I mean, the second one, like, there was... Oh, there's another moment. What's happened there? Wow. A fair bit happening in this race, so... But, again, like, at this point here... Is that Darcy? No? Jack is car number 25, so that's him there. Yeah, so it is Darcy. These boys, there's a car... So... Jack's there, and you've just crossed over to take your line, and then you've rejoined. That was... Oh, you slid past me. Okay, that's all right. But yeah, I mean, yeah, granted it was a bit of a ballsy move, but you know, when you get guys up alongside you, you can't sort of close them down there. Yeah, okay, yeah. Look, there was quite a few. How many? Well, in the end. There was only... How many actually pitted, do we reckon? If Race Lab Apps is going to tell me that. Alright, and this was the punt. Okay, so... Who was that punted? Oh, Jono. Oh, I don't know if I agree with that, Jono, but anyway. Alright, let's... Oh, there's contact to the wall there a little bit. Jacob running wide. Oh, big surf out there, buddy. Ho, ho. Ho, ho. That's a huge surf out there. Oh, contact, yeah. I mean, that's, Adrian, you know, that's always going to hurt. You know, when you come out there, it's really hard if you're close behind someone and they're coming into the pits. Alright. Jono, something disappeared there. Okay, Stephen Borg, what's happening here? It's just contact. Oh, it's good battling. Oh yeah, no, just good door to door. Yeah, good stuff from the boys there. Stephen and Jamie. Yeah, nice. This is what happened to Baxter. Oh, he just spun it. Look, it's so easy to do in this car. You know, get on the power that little bit earlier and it just unsettles the rear. Okay. Oh, there's another pit moment there. He's got to be so careful when it's coming around the time for these guys to pit. Get up the inside. A little bit of contact there with Jack. We're up to lap 34, so we're moving through this. Just a little off track. Jono going for a move here. Oh. It was an off track, but still a pretty good move. Billy. Oh, 16x with that first slide, no. Oh, you had Urquhart and Mercer. Oh, yeah, look, I mean, it's a hard track, man. I was almost thinking it would have been better for the Aussies to have the wet track this week instead of the American server. Oh, that's, okay, that's, it only works, Adrian, because, oh, and then, what was that? So did you try to cross over? Alright, let's go on board, have a look at his steering. So you're pointing there, pointing there. Yeah, I mean, it could have been a netcode incident. Let's have a look. Is there a better angle? Okay, look at that. Let's have a look. Oh, it's contact, for sure. There's contact there, you know, but again, probably a bit unlucky because it looked like they're stuck together, which is something that can happen on iRacing, and it tends to fling the car out like that. All right. Oh, but see, you know, again, then he immediately closes the. Yeah, I don't know. I think it might have been the other cars trying to take advantage of it. All right. Lap 40, so that's when Adrian came in. Darcy Kavanagh, what happened there, Darcy? That sounds like maybe a equipment failure. 41. And that's it, I think. If we can... Oh, whoops. Can we go backwards a bit? Okay. I just wanted to have a look and see where the guys finished. I don't want pace car. And what happened to my race lab apps? Relative. Standing, okay, there. So I was just trying to have a look and see who, how many people pitted. So Fruins, okay. Urquhart didn't pit as well, so it's 3 in the top 10 pitted, and then Ross. Yeah, so 7 made that work in the top 10 there. So, yeah, okay. All right, let's jump out and have a look and see how we actually did. You got to dust it off and think about, You know, I mean, it's a hard place to pass this track. I will give it. You know, it's sort of, but you just got to be careful. You can pressure the car in front, but you know when you go for sends, it's really easy for people to close the door and then both of you are gone. Why didn't we just go to the results then instead of closing them down? Oran Park Raceway results. All right, so 0.18 safety, so that helps, and 18 iRating as well. Stephen Borg, our winner. He pretty much led, he led 33 of them, but he did pit late. So yeah, so these boys here that were doing 8s and fuel saving and managed to fuel save enough to get home. Roy Clark made it work. Visma, like, look. It's alright, well, I decided to pit P13. I'm pretty happy with that result. 8.2 is my best lap. You can see not far off the pace of the cars in front. But you can see these guys here doing 8.8s, 8.8, 8.5, 8.7. Best lap of the race is telling you that they were fuel saving quite a bit. As for my teammate Troy, how did he go? He finished one behind me, 107.9 for his best lap. How many? Did he lose a bit of iRating? 17 iRating, so about what I gained. But look at 28.95, he's doing fine. Alright, and Jacob at the back there with the biggest loser, 96. Looks like the biggest loser, and 0.5 safety rating as well, ouch. Biggest gainer, 83 to Stephen Borg. Yeah, so definitely Stephen's race. And that's probably because he beat Jamie, and Jamie's got 700 iRating on him. And Tyler, yeah, so he's beat 3 or 4 guys there that've got, you know, iRatings above him, so that's why he's picked up 83 points. Awesome. All right, well, I had fun there, Oran Park. It's a great track. Apologies for those sound issues a bit early on. I think it was just my internet, but we'll see how it goes. But thank you very much for watching, everyone. If you are enjoying the content, please do give me a like and subscribe. But otherwise, this is Cowy, your average sim racer, signing off, and we'll see you all next season. And hopefully I won't have any more issues and I can get a few more of those SRW races up as well. Take it easy.